ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to ITV. My name is Yar Ajak, and on today's episode, we want to give you an inspirational story of a young schoolgirl, the youngest in Juba Diocese Secondary School, and she joined secondary school at an earlier age of only 11 years. Understanding that most girls and boys join secondary school at probably 13 or 14 years, and this young girl joined at the age of 11 years. And knowing the situation of South Sudan and how the education system is, we want to hear from her a story that will inspire many other young girls outside there and boys and parents also to enroll their students or their girls to school at an early age. So with me here is Naomi, the youngest girl in Juba Diocese Secondary School. Welcome on board, Naomi. How are you doing today?
I'm fine.
So, Naomi, could you tell us more about yourself, your name, and yourself, briefly about you?
Okay, my name is Naomi Joseph. I am 11 years old. I study in Juba Diocese Model Secondary School.
So, Naomi, when did you join Juba Diocese Secondary School?
I joined it last year.
Okay, I was told you're the youngest girl in the school. How do you feel being the youngest in the secondary school?
I feel so proud of me and myself and my parents because they educated me earlier, and I also feel good.
Okay, which school did you go to when you were in primary school?
Juba Parents School, and I completed in Darling Wisdom.
So what did you score when you finished primary school?
I got 87.5.
Okay, 87.5 out of 100%, yeah? That's really good. So Naomi, since you joined the secondary school, how do you find the school environment, the pupils, the students that are here? How do you find the environment, you being here for almost 1 year now?
The environment is so good. The environment is friendly. I have good friends, and everything is good.
How are your teachers?
The teachers are fine. They teach well, and I like the way they explain to us.
Okay. So how many subjects are you doing right now?
12 subjects.
Which is your favorite among all of them?
Chemistry. Yeah.
So what do you want to study when you grow up?
I want to be a surgical doctor.
Any reason for that?
Yeah, because we don't have a surgical doctor in South Sudan, and most of the people are dying with common cases of the brain, and I want to specialize in being a surgical doctor for the brain, so I will also help the people in my nation.
Okay. So where are your parents?
My parents are in Jebel Sukmamur.
How many siblings do you have?
3.
Okay. How many boys and how many girls?
2 boys, then 2 girls.
So now, being in primary school at Juba Parents and now you're at Juba Diocese, what difference do you see between primary school and high school?
Well, primary school, the teachers still, the education level is still down. Then in high school now we are increasing. Like in primary we had 5 subjects, but now in high school we are having 12. That's a big difference, I see.
Okay, so now in primary you had 5 subjects. Now you have 12. How hard is it hard for you to balance and try to read all the 12 subjects compared to when you were in primary?
Okay, it's not very hard because if you're following the timetable, if you're doing a reading timetable, it's not very hard because you can follow it day by day. You'll know which day to revise this and which day to revise this.
So do you have a reading timetable?
Yeah.
Okay. So how does it look like? How many times in a day do you read, and is it during class or during your free time?
Okay. I read in the morning at 3. I wake up at 3.
3 a.m.?
Yeah, yes, in the boarding section. Then I read. Then we have evening preps also at 6:30 to 9. Yeah, that's even I read at that time twice in a day, different subjects.
Wow, you wake up at 3 a.m. And what time do you go to bed?
And I don't go to bed after waking up at 3 a.m. Then I go and take shower. I come to the school.
Okay. And after preps, do you read again or you just go straight and sleep?
I just go straight and sleep.
Okay. So could you tell us briefly about your daily routine from morning to evening? What do you do in the course of the day?
Okay, from morning, after revising, I go take shower. Then I come to school. After school at 2:30, we go back to the boarding section. After there, you wash your clothes. You don't get much. I can go and rest a bit. Then from there, you come get food and you come for preps.
Okay. So afternoon session, you're normally free to go and do your other things in the boarding session.
Not at all. In ours, only from morning, from 7:30 you come to school. 7:10 you come to school. You don't go to the boarding section till lunchtime.
So how are the meals here?
The meals are fine.
What do you eat on daily basis, or what kind of foods do you have in the menu?
Okay. During lunchtime we have cowpeas and we have cowpeas and rice. Then in the evening, beans and posho.
So how many years were you when you started school?
Started school when I was 2 years. And I went directly to middle class. I didn't study baby class.
That means you were very smart when you started at an early age?
Yeah.
Okay, that's nice. At 2 years old, were you eloquent enough to speak and also move around in the school freely?
I think so because we were many age mates of that kind.
So, knowing that you are very young and only 11 years old, what message would you love to tell parents that have their children at home and they're not going to school and, they don't have a future that they're following up on?
Okay. I would just like to advise parents they should not leave their children like this because their children are the futures of tomorrow. We might not know there are many things going to happen, but with the children they will be capable to manage it. We should not leave our children at home like this to be idle, but we should bring them even though to any other school. They struggle to get money, pay the children. The children will be the ones to help them in the next future, and they will be the ones to lead South Sudan.
Wow, that's really beautiful. That's a good message for the parents. And Naomi, do you have prefects, what are they called? Head boys in the school?
Yes.
Are you one of them? Are you a prefect in the school?
No, I'm not a prefect. I just joined we joined in second term. All the senior ones joined in second term, and in first term the things were already done. They elected the prefects and so on. But I might try next year.
Okay, so when are you going to Form 2?
This same year, the next academic year.
Which is starting
In March. In April.
in April.
Yeah.
And in April, you told me you'll be turning 12?
Yes.
When is your birthday?
On 1st of April.
1st of April. All right, so what message do you want to tell girls of your age that are in school?
It's a pleasure to be a young girl like this in secondary school. They have to feel proud and they should make themselves proud of their age. They should not leave themselves behind to lead from the tail because they are young, but they should make others proud of their age with leading from the front.
Wow, that's really good. Thank you so much, Naomi. I appreciate you.
Welcome.